All the way from 1982, this is Spider Fighter for the Atari 2600 from Activision. Protecting your fruit orchard from a horde of horrible insects and spiders and other things trying to attack it using a laser cannon. Sounds like a recipe for an excellent Atari 2600 game, and it's not bad. This has typical Activision production quality, meaning it looks, sounds, and plays great on the Atari 2600. Did you see that on the top? One of those things ran off with an orange. I don't appreciate that. It's not immediately clear, but the orchard, your fruit, is on the top right. The enemies all come from the top left. I found the best strategy was to just hang out below the enemies and blow them away as they came out of the blackness, which works fairly well until they shoot faster than you can move. It seems to get a bit repetitive after a while, but this is a nice take on what I would call the whole Space Invaders style genre. Invaders attacking you from the top of the screen, they're firing at you, they're swarming down upon you like Galaxians. Except they're spiders. And you're fighting them. Hence the title of the game. I like the title, Spider Fighter. Clear, concise, to the point. Spider Fighter. One thing that separates this game from other games in this genre is that there's these master pod-like things that come down from the left side of the screen and then hatch spiders and enemies. If you can shoot the pods first, you obviously have less spiders and other things shooting at you. Also, you can fire more rapidly than most other Space Invaders style games. In fact, you can practically machine gun the screen. Gameplay in general picks up speed to a frantic pace, and is quite fun if you enjoy games like Space Invaders, Galaga, Galaxian, Phoenix, Demon Attack, and Space Cavern. This is played with the joystick controller. I'm using the Sega Genesis gamepad. Note that we're progressing through different orchards. We're in the 2 strawberries now. The next level is bananas, sort of like Ms. Pac-Man. But there's no orchard full of pretzels. That's a shame. I like pretzels. Gameplay starts moving very quickly. It's actually quite fun. Good challenge. Using the difficulty switches on the back of the 2600, you can change gameplay a bit, and there's one mode where you can make the shots move in the same direction that you're moving, and that's what we're watching here. Spider Fighter is not terribly difficult to come by. It's not a rare game, and you can find this on eBay without much difficulty. This copy was donated to Classic Game Room by Jesse in Ohio. Thank you. He also donated Stampede. Back in 1982 and 1983, you were easily able to find video games about animals, farming, fruit, vegetables, food. Not as much these days. It's all about zombies, soldiers, aliens, and space marines. So it's fun to pick up some old school games where you're shooting spiders and food. Shoot spiders with a laser cannon, protecting your orchard of valuable fruit. Great concept. Spider Fighter for Atari 2600.